Alright, we got a 31 Chrysler in the shop. The owner purchased this car just recently. Found the car put in storage in a trailer inside of a barn. It was put away for quite some time, and he's just going to get it back on the road, going to drive it and run it around for the summer. And what he wants us to do is go over the car. The front vents don't open when the car's running, so they need to be handled and taken care of. All the tires will be replaced with removing the original bias ply, doing a replica tire in a radial from Croker tires. We're going to replace all these. We're going to go around and take each one of the rims apart and glass bead them and repaint them and get rid of all the chips and little bits of rust from just sitting and being driven in the past. But overall, the car is really nice looking. It's a really clean cut, pretty car. But he's got a little shifter problem going on in the transmission, a little bit of the electric, and everything has to be gone over and cleaned up. And the gauges are all going to be set out and redone. So this is our 31 that just came in, and we're just going to get it up on the lift and see what's going on with the transmission, take all that out. And we'll do a follow-up as we go and let you see step by step what we do with this. This is a nice, clean driver, though. Real pretty car. Just needs a little bit of sprucing up here and there and a little maintenance, and she'll be ready to go for the summer. That's what we got going on. Alright, here we are with the 31 Chrysler. Just took off the cover plates, the shifter plate and everything, and got the transmission ready to take down and all that. We're going to be going through and breaking down all the process. But one of the things that was going on with the transmission was it was a little hard to shift, synchronize, and get the gears in and stuff like that. And what we found out, it was just it's just been sitting for a long time. It's very low on oil all the way down to the bottom, and it's kind of milky. So what we're going to do is pull the whole transmission out, flush it out, clean it out, go over all the bearings, everything in it, and put it back together and put it back in the car. So I'll be with you as we go and take the transmission out. I'll give you some more. Removing the clutch and the brake spring. I think I can get a little thing between it. You just pry a little bit, hold it. It's got a little bit of tension. These come out. I'll remove the side bolt to hold the clutch pedal and slide all this off. And I'll remove the drive shaft and undo the rest of the bolts and slide this thing off. Now, as you see here, we're all ready to take the transmission out. Everything's been disconnected, drive shaft removed. All mounts and everything's been taken out of the way. We're going to drop it out. Transmission's been removed. We're getting that back out of the way. We're going to just take it down. And take it out and completely redo it. Motor's been completely redone, and they put a new clutch and everything else with it. And didn't do anything with the tranny. I guess they drained the oil and didn't fill it up, or maybe dumped it out when they were doing it. But this is all brand new looking. It's sweet. Well, that's where we're at. We'll go on through the rest of it. We'll get this tranny out of here and redo it and repaint it all and put it back in. But, same with the brake. It's greased up and dried out. It's not grabbing. So we're going to redo it and clean it up. Alright, here we are back with the 31 Chrysler. We've took the transmission out. We've completely redone everything with the tranny. As what it was is the transmission was low on oil. It was really gummed up in the bottom, just old tarry oil. It needed to be filled up, flushed out, cleaned. We checked all the sleeves, took the thing apart and put new seals in the front and rear, cleaned it all up, and she's ready to go back in. She's moving real nice and free. She just was old and sitting for a long time, a little gooed up. So we're ready to put it back in. We ran into the brake master cylinder was leaking out the back, so I'll take that apart and rebuild that. And we're going to put the tranny back in and clean up a little bit under here and get rid of some of the grease and crap that's all hanging on the back from everything leaking in the transmission before. And the motor's been redone. We're just going to wipe it down a little bit, and I'll come back to you. Alright, here we are. We've reinstalled the brake master cylinder and the brake pedal, and reassembling those. We took and put anti-seize in between the bearing and the sleeve, just ensure less wear. Installed everything else. The tranny's all mounted. We're proceeding to put the emergency brake and lever and different parts back onto it. Alright, give a little update on the 31 Chrysler. Transmission's been placed in, everything's done that way. We kind of held off on putting the drive shaft and stuff in. We're just going back through this. This is a nice driver, and we're scraping off a lot of the really road grime, grease, everything that's came out of the motor. All up in the front is a lot. The motor's been redone now, the transmission's been redone, so we're going to just scrape off, clean off a little bit of wire wheel, and just put a rusty encapsulator on it and seal up everything, and that is, you know, just a little bit cleaner to be able to go back and work on. So we'll show you as we go in and clean everything up and degrease and degrime it and fix a couple things. We're probably going to take this battery tray out and make another battery tray. We're going to go back and take this running board and get another running board or make another running board. And that's where we're at with this, and we'll come back to it as we clean her up and let you see what we're doing.